cannot believe that I'm about to say this, but I guess it's something that I never would have even thought of until I actually went through the experience. Okay, so I was gonna do this video alone today while she was napping, but she decided that she was ready to wake up from her nap, and we are gonna be doing this video together. It's probably a lot better with her in it anyway. So welcome to episode 4 of my home birth series. This is Crystal and Bella here today. Today I'm gonna be talking about having a doula. So my experience with having a doula, whether I think that it was worth it to hire a doula or not worth it. Okay. So personally, I always thought that I would never want a doula. I kind of thought about having one and how it would be kind of weird to have someone I don't really know comforting me through my labor and birth. I figured that I could just have my husband I figured that I could just have my husband Kyle be my support and that would be completely enough. But my midwives actually offered me a doula for free. I'm so glad that I went with that option. She actually ended up coming over right as I was beginning to transition, and it was the perfect time for her to come over. Had she not come over, I feel like I would have been a little bit scared of going through transition. Kyle, he did the best he could do to help me through everything, but obviously he's not an expert. He hasn't been in this scenario before. So when I did start to transition and the contractions got a lot more intense, and I was, throwing up and everything else, he didn't exactly know how to be there for me like I would have needed him to be. So when she came over, she kind of let him know exactly what he could do to help me, and having both of them work together to help me was actually almost necessary. So she could put counter pressure on my back while he was holding my stomach, because at the time him holding my stomach during a contraction is what made it feel a little bit better. So I needed both of them. For the actual physical part, I needed both of their help. Nice. I always thought that having someone there to support me emotionally through it, especially someone that I didn't know really well or at all, I thought that would be unnecessary and kind of awkward because of the type of person I am. I'm more like a personal person, private, and I'd have to be like super close with someone to feel comfortable in that way. But when you're in labor, especially for the first time, never having experienced it, you're in like you're in like a vulnerable spot, and you're in it's a very, what's the word I'm looking for? You went down? You want to finish the video with Mama? You're in almost like a desperate time. You're in a desperate time. So imagine having someone there to support you and encourage you through it could make all the difference in how successful or how well you cope with it. So having her there continuously encouraging me while she also helped Kyle help me and support me physically and emotionally, mentally through it, it literally made all the difference in the world. So to wrap it up short today, because I have her awake, I could not recommend a doula more. Like if I had known how helpful a doula would have been, I would have totally hired one. I would have found a way to put it in my budget any way I could. So I'd say it's definitely worth it if you're doing a home birth, especially if you're doing a natural birth without any, honestly, if you were doing any type of birth, whether you had meds or not, like whether it was medicated, if it was medicated or not, I would highly recommend a doula just for that support. They've been through the experience of labor and birth before, so they know how to help moms, and they can also help your husbands help you, so that it's not a scary situation or frustrating situation or whatever it could be for anyone, that it's just a positive, amazing experience. So I just want to thank my midwives, if they are watching this or if they see this video. I want to thank them so much for sending my doula Ashley to me, and she was just amazing. And I think in my birth video I called her an angel, so if that kind of tells you how helpful it was to me. So yeah, if there's any questions that you have, please leave them in the comments below, or if you want me to address anything else in a future video, I would love to help you out if I can, just with my experience. And if you haven't already, then please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. You're not happy? If you haven't already, and be sure to hit that notification. Whoa. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kiss.